Welcome to Pure Talk. So today I decided to do a St. Paddy's Day look because it's right around the corner and we are in March. So let's get it started. All the colors that I'm using for this colorful look today are from the 7K line. And these are them. Well, actually, not all of them. I was kind of playing around. So there we go. All right. So this is the color I'm going to use. Superfood, it's called. And this one over here, which is called Bright Idea. I'm not sure what color I'm going to use for the highlight yet. I was thinking about going gold because I was thinking along the lines of pot of gold, but then something inspired me about the color white. So I don't know which way I'm going to go. Let's just see how it feels as we go with this flow. When you use these 7K colors with a damp brush, they come out extremely highly pigmented. So if you're looking for more bold color, you want to use a damp brush. The other thing that I like to do is, see if I can give you an example. This is a good example. I've been using this for lip gloss today, but you see how the bristles are very tight and tapered? This is the kind of brush that you want to use. I would even go flatter than this. I don't have one to show you with me right now, but flat and tapered is what you want to go for because it's going to pick up the most amount of pigment. It's going to give you bright color on your eyes or wherever you place it. So that's what I would suggest if you're looking for that bold color. If you want something a little bit softer, you want to go with a fluffy brush. So something a little bit more like this. I want you to be able to see that. See that fluff? I love my fluff brushes. But anyway, this is great for blending. And if you want to put it on a little bit lighter, you can do so with a fluffy brush. But again, remember, bold, tapered, and flat, and soft, fluffy. Well, oddly enough, and against that great advice I just gave you, I'm going to be using this brush, which is neither of the two brushes I recommended. And once you see the kind of look that I'm doing, you'll see why. I actually picked up this brush from Michael's, the craft store, and I love it. It's so great. It's a very fine brush, so it's perfect for, I actually did this cat eye look today with this brush. And so you can do all different kinds of looks with it, but it helps you get in really close and fine. So what I'm gonna do is actually wet the brush just a little bit. I want it damp, not soaking wet. And then I'm going to dip it in the product. And I think I'll start with the dark green, just to show you. It's really a fun color, this color Superfood. I like it a lot. And it definitely says bold. It's not a meek color, it's not a subtle color, it's not a soft color, it's a bold color. So I know you can't see what I'm doing here, but this is a mixing plate. Okay, I got this one from Michael's, so very inexpensive. This one's a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more for makeup artistry. And this is the one I'm using right now. And all I'm doing is just adding a little bit of water to the color until it gets a little bit pasty. And once I see that it's a little bit pasty, I need to add a little bit more to it because I only put a little bit. Once I see that it's pasty and creamy, then I'll test it out on my hand. And as you can see, I have done a couple of tests already. But I want to make sure that this is going to go on smooth once I put it on my eye. Because once you start putting it on your eye, if it's not smooth, it can be kind of tricky to fix. So you want to make sure you have a comfortable consistency. I like to start in really small strokes because it's easier to make a mistake if you're trying to do one long stroke. So I'm going to close my eye, and what I want to do is start in the middle point here, right above the line that I already have there. See that? And I'm going to keep on building here. I'm touching it so lightly because it's going to help me. You see that bold green? I love it. It's going to help me if I make a mistake, just to make these really small lines. It'll help prevent mistakes, and it'll help me if I make a mistake because it'll be a little small mistake instead of a very big mistake. Make sense? I'm gonna do a few more strokes here. Then I'm following the tail of my cat eye all the way up. So it's almost like an outline. Well, it's not almost like an outline, it is an outline. That's what you're doing, you're outlining. See how that's coming? I just think that if you're in a rush, this probably isn't gonna work out so well. But if you can take your time and start in really small strokes and just be patient with it, you'll be all right. And you know, you may not get it right the first time, but that's okay because it's all about trial and error. So there you go. So I have my outline. I started from the midpoint all the way to the end of the tail. I'm gonna go ahead and do this on the other eye. So you can see the green is on both eyes, and I'm gonna go ahead and add my second color. And this is gonna be Bright Idea, which is that light green that I showed you. And again, you know, you wanna add the water to it and get the right amount of consistency. And also for this look, I decided to go for a pretty thick outline. So this is not, you know, I'm not trying to do the same soft kind of cat eye tail that I did with the brown eyeliner. This is more of a thick, sitting on top of it kind of outline because I want it to be a bold statement. When you're mixing these, you want to get the right consistency. And I know it can be a little difficult to figure out what the right consistency is when you're dealing with them for the first time, but it comes with practice. I will tell you that if you want that bold color and you're using a damp brush, then you want to basically mix it until you don't see any bumps and it's a cream. When you see that it's mixing as a cream and it's smooth like a cream, then it's ready to be applied. And don't worry if it's a little watery. Slightly watery is okay. You don't want it too watery. But it should feel like a cream. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this green, this light green. I'm going to start right underneath here. And I'm going to follow the tail up. Like that. It's going to meet the other green line there. They're just going to kind of meet together. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to pull it under the lashes a little bit. I want it to look as though I did this in one stroke. So I want to get a pretty smooth line here. Green is on both eyes, and I love the way this looks just as it is. But I am going to go further and add another color, and I decided to go with white rather than gold. And this is kind of a in-between because this white has a little bit of gold in it. It's called Opportunity. The way I'm applying this one is I'm starting on the inside, not too close to the corner, and I'm just bringing it right up to that dark green line that we initially put. And I'm trying really hard not to go over the green, I just want it to meet the green. Like that. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. I added the white to the other eye, and I don't know if you can tell, but there is some gold in that white. And this is basically almost the final look because I do want to do lips. My lips are already lined, so I'm going to go ahead and add the lip gloss, and this color is Femininity. I always feel feminine when I wear this color, so it makes sense. I like the idea of going really colorful for St. Paddy's Day. Always thought of it as a very colorful holiday. This is the final look. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you have a wonderful holiday weekend. Happy St. Paddy's Day. And I hope that this video encourages and inspires you to do something creatively masterful with your makeup on your favorite holiday. If it's not St. Paddy's Day, it could be another holiday. I just like the excuse to be able to play with makeup, so, you know. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, check us out at G.Purity.com, and subscribe to this channel to see more videos like this one. Oh my God, I just sprayed alcohol. That's not what I wanted to do. What? I can't believe I just did that, and now it smells. Oh dear Lord. Oh no. Oh my goodness. I almost did it again. I had the alcohol in my hand. Crazy. The sad part is that the bottles don't even look the same. When you use these 7K colors wet, oh, that's not what and you could use, you know, one like this. This is from Michaels. So, oh, let's get that in the view there. Oh no, the product is falling out of it. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Huh.